Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Here I have a Jada Robocop figure. This is the Robocop from Robocop 2. It says 1 on there, but it's not. But it's Robocop 2, the first version before he came out in that black suit later on in the movie. Let me rephrase that. Not Robocop 2, the remake of Robocop. So, I haven't heard of Jada before. He looks very rudimentary, not particularly exciting, but wasn't expensive, and I thought I'll give it a go and have a little comparison. So it says in the back, 2 weapons included. The year is 2028, and the city of Detroit is fighting a massive crime wave. Alex Murphy is a good cop trying to stop it. When he is critically injured, Omnicorp uses their amazing robot technology to save his life and to transform Alex into Robocop. Part man, part robot, or cop. Omnicorp thinks they own Alex and his amazingly robotic abilities, but they forgot one thing: there is still a man inside the machine. And it shows a picture of a motorbike version, the 2 black versions, and a radio controlled motorbike version. Sort of nothing really particularly exciting. It's a shame there's no version of Ed 209 in this release, as far as I remember, or as far as I've seen. Okay, let's open this up and have a look. This is from 2014. What the movie is, the toy, not sure. He has a little plastic tie keeping him in place. One of his guns is loose. He's made side cannon. So in the plastic tie, like a bit of string, which is a bit unusual, but never mind. Alright, let's pop him out, and his gun. He looks a bit small for 118, but then again, maybe he's more realistic to the scale than actually some of the other figures that I've reviewed and collect in the supposedly 118 gun. Let me just change the camera for you a little bit. There we go. Less of me, more of him. Yeah, it's just like silver paint on a black body and a bit of flesh colour on his hand, which is not great, and on his head. Doesn't look great. Let's see what he's like articulation wise, so you can have a quick look there. I mean, he looks, if you want a Robocop, he looks okay like Robocop. So head has a right and left. There is no up and down, no side to side. Shoulders, they do not go anywhere. Oh, I tell a lie, they go this far. That's like nothing. His sculpt gets in the way really badly. That's as far as his arms go, which is appalling. Let's get a bicep bend in there. That is his bicep bend, which is like nothing. Again, appalling. There's nothing in the waist. Legs don't go out. It's a T. Not great. It's a single kneecap joint. That's as far as his knees will go. There is no wrist. There is no ankle. He's just ripe for customization. He's just a very rudimentary, basic figure. Weapons, gun looks pretty cool. And there is no drill barrel, but there isn't like a recess, which kind of gives it that look. So it looks pretty cool. It's not bad. And then this one, which goes over the arm with a different handle. Too thin, but it has got a drill barrel, which is nice. Uh-oh, which you can barely see, but it's too thin. How does he hold his guns? Let's have a look. So, first of all, God, that paint app's terrible in his hand. The sculpt on the hand is really bad, but he holds his gun okay. Not bad, to be fair. And the other one, this part will go, it hooks that way, should go over his arm like that. That's pretty cool. I quite like the gun there. It seems a bit thin, but the way it hooks over his arm is nice. You can see the hook coming over here, or rests over his arm. Cheap. How does he compare to some other figures? Let's take a Acid Rain World. We'll take the Combat Medic, who's not too big for 118, and you can see that Robocop is, yeah, he's tiny. He's smaller, but Robocop should be bigger. If I take a Let's take Red Hood. This is a higher toys Red Hood. It's not huge. Again, he makes Robocop look small. If I take a Zombie Lab, Zoe, one of my favourite figures at the moment, and Zombie Lab figures are quite tall anyway. She towers over him. If I take anything else, okay, let me take Hulk from Marvel Infinite is huge, and you can see, yeah, Hulk versus Robocop. That's a bit of a mismatch there. Looks like there. Okay, so he's not a big figure, but he looks. He doesn't look great either. You could use the head. You can make copies, molds, and cast the head, and you could modify that. You could paint it up and look a lot better as well. But I would really have to modify those shoulders and the biceps. I would have to do something with the knees, add something in the ankles and the hips, and definitely the wrists as well, or just do a hand swap, which is not that difficult this day and age, of all the hands you get available from things like Boss Fight Studios, or if you like the toys, if the Chinese water margin toys that I review, they come with loads of spare hands, but these hands are way too big for him. But nonetheless, there are lots of hand options available for 118, or just cut from another figure. Not great, but it was cheap. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys signing out, saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back to more Awesome Action videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting. Bye-bye.